objective. Let's do it.
Right guys, it's Mad and welcome back. Right, I'm out in the IS-4 today with my buddy Ray, and he's also in his IS-4 as well. So why are we driving this tank? Well, I don't know if you remember a while back I put out that video. Turned out to be a really popular video in terms of views, called IS-4 or IS-7. Basically giving a brief roundup of each tank and giving my opinions on them. And during that video I was actually quite critical of this tank, and from my previous experiences couldn't really find a situation where I'd rather be in the IS-4 than the IS-7. So that's how I put it across in the video, and there was a lot of comments the other way, sort to say. There was a lot of more people who enjoyed playing the IS-4 more than they do the IS-7. So I gave it another go, to be honest. I gave it another chance, and I was wrong. The IS-4 is actually a really good tank. It's different. Anyway, and this is the other reason I want to show this video. Don't waste rounds, because you might need them later on in the game. Yeah, watch this. That's 2 wasted. Remember, 122mm cannon, I think it's 440 alpha, so I've wasted 880 damage worth so far. And another one! So what's that? What's 880 plus 440? I don't know, 1200 and something. So I've wasted well over 1,000 damage points worth of rounds. Yeah! So later on in the game, I'm really going to wish I had those rounds. Yeah, so the moral of today's story is don't waste your rounds at the start of the game. Yeah. Anyway, back to IS-4. As you can see, it's a lot slower than the IS-7. That's one of my main bugbears at the minute, slow tanks. I'm getting really bored of slow tanks. And I think that's the main reason why I dislike this tank in the first place. Anyway, so it's a little bit slower than the IS-7. Frontal Armour, is it better or worse? Well, if you get the IS-7 hull down, there's no one will argue that it's not well armoured. The IS-4 is slightly better if you don't have the chance to get hull down, if you're just stuck out in the open. I think the IS-4's hull does hold out a little bit better. Right, so starting to get some damage done. Me and Rafe have pushed around this flank. The enemy's team seem to have done exactly the same the other side, so we need to get this dealt with as quickly as possible. Not seeing any tier 10s here yet.
Unlocking target. Ready to fire.
Rafe takes the IS-8 down.
The enemy is taking the base.
5100's hiding around this corner somewhere. Hello, buddy. Yeah, Bulldog, you're not getting that kill. That one's mine. Anyway, kill number 1. Yeah, so I wasted 3 or 4 rounds at the start. Yeah, you wait till the end of the replay. Basically ruin a really good replay by being an idiot at the start of the game. Right, so they're capping. You see me and Rafe are going downhill, we're picking up some speed. Need to get in there now and get some work done. Here we go, fire on the move and a Russian tank. Probably not the best idea, so what I've wasted probably nearly 2,000 damage worth of shots so far. Right, Rafe's going into the cap, he's going on a hero run. I'm going to swing round and help out with these guys, because if we rush down into the cap and these guys here just decide to gradually wander over the hill and shoot us in the ass, then that's game over. So, my thought here was to clear up the flank and then go and help Rafe. Unfortunately, the majority of the enemy's team's tier 10s, they're in the cap. And he's not going to have the nicest of times down there anyway. So, 75, very valuable target. Get one more in, he's going to need one more. Oh, he's just taken out one of our guys. Shame I didn't roll a little higher before. Lower plate, boom, he's done. We've got now T-54. Another valuable tank on the enemy's team. The well-played T-54 is basically just a tier 10 mid-Russian medium. Losing a lot of numbers now though. Bounce another shot. See, I've taken no damage still. This tank is a nightmare for lower tier tanks. T-54 can fire heat at me. He'd be able to kill me quite easily, to be honest.
Enemy tanks.
Ah, bad shot. Right, so he's running away. He's sitting behind the rock. I'm not going to sit here and play peekaboo. I'm going to go and help my buddy. Oh, he's low on health. He's just taken another hit. He's a full health mouse in there. There's a bat chat. There's the mouse. Load up a heat round. Actually, I'm out of AP. Blimey. There we go. Wasted a few rounds, look. Would have needed heat for this guy at this angle anyway. There we go. First bit of damage off the mouse. Now only 4 tanks left. Brave takes one down. SD1. There we go. I want to take my first bit of damage off the mouse. Takes my driver out.
Target locked. Ready to fire. Locked on.
Right, that bat chat's going to be a problem. Oh no, Rafe's gone down.
Ready to fire.
Bounce shot off the mouse again.
Looks like that
He
one.
ran for his lower plate. Happy days.
They hit one
Here we go.
target.
That T-54 has come back to haunt me.
Enemies are capturing the base.
I don't bother to turn.
Enemies looking fine.
Just angle my armour. He's firing heat now.
Nice shot.
Got to push in around the building so the T-54 hasn't got shots on my backside. Fire on the move again. Another round wasted. Here we go. Surprise bat chat.
That one left a big hole.
T-54 hits me. Bounce the bat chat. Nice.
Our track is busted.
Get tracked by the bat chat. And he's got me now. He's going to be out of round soon though. Oh, that one hurt. Bounce the T-54 again. Mouse misses.
Loaded and ready.
T-100 turret with heat round. Yeah.
Make 'em count.
Look at the punishment this tank can take. I've basically got their whole team around me, all of their tier 10s, and I'm still alive. Mouse lower plate. Oh, T-54 finally finds a target.
Tracks back up. Go.
Can I get one more round off? I'm down to a high explosive. No, and there we go.
Get out.
Right, so I had 4 high explosive rounds loaded in this tank, and I'm going to do the same again today for you newer players for my tank setup. If you want to see it, I'm going to put it in after the video. I've now changed my ammunition loadout. I've only got 2 high explosive rounds now, and I've added 2 back to the AP round count after this game. Yeah, so fired off every single AP and heat round in the tank. I did waste, I think I wasted, with the shots fired on the move, probably wasted not far off 30,000 damage worth of ammunition. So there we go fellas, firing on the move in a Russian tank and also trying to auto aim at light tanks. Not a good idea. Well, there we go, base capped out, we lose.
Pull back. We're in over our heads.
Quick look at results. Well, nice amount of experience there, 7,400 damage and nearly 5k blocked. Managed to get my high caliber, so I got the full experience for the game, and I left on a lot of my experience ops like a donkey, and that's not a double. Yeah, never mind. There we go fellas, nearly 5k blocked, and I wasn't even side scraping or anything, I was just sat out in the open, a little bit of angling, and I managed to pull off a fairly decent game there. Rafe managed some damage, but he had to do the hero run, and he got taken down. The rest of the team weren't really doing it for me there. I had no chance of carrying that game. There was far too many German tanks in that cap circle with far too many health. Yeah, never going to win that one. Right, for more experienced guys, I'm going to look in my garage. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you on the next one. And for you newer players, into the garage. Right, tankers, let's have a quick look at how I set up my IS-4. Straight into equipment then. Standard heavy tank equipment, large caliber tank rammer and ventilation, mainly to bring up your reload as much as you can, and obviously ventilation helps with all your other major crew skills. And the last one, Vertstab Mark II. You spend a lot of time in this tank either stationary or side scraping, swinging your turret around, trying to get a shot in where you can. And this combined with snapshot, which I'm training, just helps you bring your aim circle down a little bit quicker. And that's it really, fellas. It's bog standard heavy tank equipment. That's what I run on most of my heavy tanks, bar some. Let's think of an example. T32 at tier 8 has 400 meters base view range, and it's one of the more independent heavy tanks. So on that, I actually ditch vert stabs and go for coated optics. 400 meters base plus coated optics and some crew skills. The T32 is actually a pretty good medium tank, and that's how I managed to grind through it as quick as I did. Anyway, so there we go. That's the equipment I use on this tank. Right, crew skills. I don't have a very skilled crew in this. I stole the crew a while back to go up the 268 line, I think, and I had to start a fresh crew. Anyway, so 6th sense on most tanks. It's just common sense. And then after that, repairs on a heavy tank is awesome. Brothers in arms on a heavy tank to bring up your reload as much as you can, and also all your other crew skills. And because this tank is so slow, I went for off-road driving. I bet a lot of other people may have their setup a little different to I do. But when I'm picking a crew skill, I just see what I don't like about the tank and see how I can make it better. So I went for off-road driving and probably clutch braking in the future as well. See, I'm nearly finished training snapshot, like I said, with the equipment. Vert stabs plus snapshot will bring your aiming circle down quite a lot. If we just look at the packages. The gun stats are a lot better than the IS-4, but it's still not great. Aim time is 2.9 seconds, so with vert stabs, well, vert stabs doesn't reduce your aiming time, it stops your circle blooming so much when you move your turret, so effectively it's reducing the amount you have to aim once you've moved your turret. So with vert stabs and snapshot, the aiming time isn't actually that bad on this tank. Accuracy is okay as well. So it's one of the more accurate Russian heavy tanks. Yeah, so that's basically my crew skill setup and my equipment supplies. I've just changed from the replay. I was running 4 high explosive to deal with things like waffles and stuff like that. However, I have run out of rounds a couple of times now, so I've ditched off 2 of the HE to go back for AP. You don't see waffles in every single game, so as long as you've got 2 HE, to pump into them every now and again, or artillery or cat reset, something like that. Anyway, but I do carry plenty of heat. You will need them for fighting German armour or really hold down tanks. Anyway, that's it, fellas. Yeah, not particularly well screwed crew. Well screwed crew. I can't even talk again. It is very early when I'm filming this. Anyway, yeah, I don't have a very skilled crew in this tank, and I haven't played it that much, to be honest. But after this game I had for this replay, I did start to play it a little bit more, and I am really starting to enjoy this tank. And when I did that IS-4 or IS-7 video a while back, I was quite negative about this tank. But I feel that maybe I should redo that video now. Now I've played a few more games in it. It's a strong tank. The hull on this thing just bounces ridiculous shots. It's amazing, and I love it. Anyway, there we go, fellas. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you tomorrow. See you later.